We have an investment program in logistics infrastructure as well as port export facilities, where we're currently raising $40 million, which will be invested here in South Africa to give us an export capacity of coal, approximately 6 million tons a year.
Tshepo Kgadima's description of his business seemed impressive, to say the least. And it reportedly persuaded Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi and former Social Development Minister Zolo Skweyiya to invest millions. But even as early as 2012, there were already reports suggesting that Kgadima's claims of owning huge mining assets simply weren't true.
He then asks people to invest in these operations, and then they say they never hear from him again or see him, and they've parted with their money. To my knowledge, that constitutes fraud.
Business Day ran a story detailing what they describe as the vast raft of allegations against Kgadima after he was appointed PetroSA chairman last week. Skweyiya, who was quoted in that report, has told us that his family invested 3.2 million rand in Kgadima's company in 2011 and never saw him again. What we want is a repayment of our money, which is from our pension, and we demand all the interest we're entitled to, he told us in an SMS. I have a question to his employer whether he is the best candidate for the job with his background and history. In response to that story, Kgadima arrived unannounced at the Business Day offices on Thursday and asked to speak to editor Songezo Zibi. Zibi claims Kgadima asked, among other things, whether he adhered to the press code.
What transpired next was bizarre, and I'm really wondering about whether he had all his faculties about him.
He asked a series of questions from behind his mobile phone. The altercation ended in Kgadima being led out of the building by security officials.
You have reached the mailbox of Tshepo Kgadima. At the tone, record your message. Then press.
Tshepo Kgadima promised us that he wanted to give us an interview so that he could provide South Africa with his side of the story. However, despite his assurances that he would contact us, he has not done so. The Central Energy Fund, which is responsible for Kgadima's appointment, has also not responded to requests for comment. But questions will be asked once again over whether an important state-owned body did background checks before employing a senior official. Karen Morn, Johannesburg.